implemented in their administrative authority and one on the on-field authority. So, without a doubt, the Alvarado, Mayo, and Mandel, they are going to be competing for the job. Probably a couple other kickers outside will be competing as well from free agency, etc., CFL, NFL, etc. And obviously you got Chad Owens and Brendan Banks as a premium special team specialist, kick returner and punt returner. Most likely it's going to be punt return will be Brendan Banks. Kick return will be a combination of Owens and Banks as well. Potentially Mr. Timmis, depending on what is the situation. He is going to be in training camp. He's going to be at camp OTA with I believe, the Carolina Panthers. We'll wait to see what the fall is going to be. He has been not offered a contract with the Ticats as of yet, but hopefully Russell Timmons will reconsider and will play out at least a year in the CFL before going back to the NFL for future opportunities. But nevertheless, that's those special teams. The offense, obviously, Calero's out. It's going to be at quarterback position. I think it's going to be Jeremiah Masoli as the number one guy, but don't count out Jeff Matthews. I don't think he should get the proper. I should think he should get a proper the proper opportunity to become the number one quarterback. He had been submitted into the job immediately upon relief of Zach Lowe's injury. Played good, played decent, but I don't think it wasn't enough conclusion since he was injured in the regular season home finale against Ottawa. Matthews getting injured, I just think that it was incomplete, but I think he did a decent job as a starter for the Ticats in place of Matthews, but in place of Zach Lowe's, but he obviously went down to injury, and I think he needs to have a really good camp just like he did last year. Jeremiah Masoli, like I said, he has earned every right to be a starter because of his performance in the regular season finale in relief of Jokoy Harris, who played horrendously. I think he's probably going to, speaking of Harris, he's probably going to be going out once Harris gets healthy, probably return in August. That's what I heard at the latest. He will return in August, but we don't know exactly how long into August he's going to be returning. But it's sometime early August, from what I've heard, at the very earliest. But Jokoy Harris is likely battling for his career. He has other two quarterbacks competing for the potential third spot on the roster, but I do believe at the end of the day, right now, barring injury and barring any degraded performance by either Matthews or Masoli, I do think Masoli is the favorite to win the starting quarterback nod for the first 4 to 6 games of the season. And hopefully Zach Lowe's will come back. And the Ticats play, without Caleros, Ticats play 500 football at the very best. I think it will be a great thing that they stay at the 500 or even better, above 500 a game or two and the state. Running back, C.J. Gable, the number one starter. Russell Timmons, I think he's going to be backing up, depending on what's going on down the NFL. He'll be likely the backup role. Michael Ford and Anthony Woodson will also battle out with Timmons for the backup role. But by Canadian ratio, I think it's going down to Woodson and Timmons for the number two spot, with Michael Ford probably going to be the third guy or even the number 2 guy. no matter what, CJ Gable, when healthy, he's a playmaker. He is the game changer for the team, one of the main game changers the Tigers have had on this roster. So, yeah, CJ Gable is my incumbent starter. As well as receivers, Andy Fantuz, Chad Owens, and Luke Tasker on the slot. Wide receiver, you've got Spencer Watt. Hopefully he stays healthy. And also you've got Tequan Underwood and Terrence Sullivan. They're two promising receivers as well, but Matt Coates as well and Giovanni April are expected to back up. In the offensive line, it's pretty much set in stone. You've got Lewis and Olsen on the tackles position, respectively, on the left and right, respectively. You get on the left guard, you got Pierre Dykowski, and on the right guard, you got Ryan Ballman, and at center, Mike Philo, a great community guy, and it's a pretty much a lock for the offensive line, and pretty much for the most of the offense positions for pretty much the entire offense, except for the backup positions, etc. It's going to be interesting to see how that will turn out at training camp. For defense, the guys got Jonathan Check and Adrian Tracy. I like Adrian Tracy. I think he's going to be the breakout star of the year, let alone the rookie of the year if I think he's qualified. They're going to cause a lot of damage along with Leighton Gayosh. Like Spencer Watt, hopefully he stays healthy and contribute heavily. He is expected to be a big contributor along with Chad Lawan, an all-pro defensive tackle. As a linebacker, I think it's going to be Lowens on the Sam. On the Will side, you'll have Alex Hoffman-Ellis from BC, Kimmel from BC, and Frederick Price is going to be at the middle linebacker. I think that's a pretty much set in stone for there. And also the starting four in the secondary, Stephen Murray, Quan Stephen, Mike Daly, Wickle Murray, and Emmanuel Davis as your secondary, and there will be good competition for the backup role as well. So that is that for the training camp depth chart predictions. I will go over for the starting depth chart position towards the end of training camp when the roster gets cut down. So tune into that come training camp. But for the time being, I'm going to take the show to its conclusion now. And ultimately, the training camp will be the next time I will be covering this episode, episode 31 of the Michael Irby Show. So until next time, so long for now.